The #1 Kauffman Stadium moment took place on October 26, 1985. The Kansas City Royals were playing in their second World Series against the St. Louis Cardinals, which would mark the first ever All-Missouri Fall Classic. Before the ninth inning of Game 6, however, there was very little drama to offer, and people were considering one of baseball history's least exciting fall classics. That would change in the bottom of the ninth inning. Going into the game, the Cardinals were leading the series 3-2, with Danny Cox starting against Charlie Leibrandt, who had a history of hard luck in the postseason. The first 3 innings were uneventful, but in the bottom of the fourth, Frank White singled with 1 out. He attempted to steal second, but was called out by umpire Bill Williams, even though replays showed that he was safe. Pat Sheridan then hit a single, which would have scored White had he been called safe. The game would remain scoreless, and there would be few base runners until the bottom of the 7th inning, when Leibrandt would come up with 2 outs and runners at first and second. Because of how well he was pitching, manager Dick Hauser chose to keep him in. Leibrandt would strike out, and the game would remain scoreless. In the 8th inning, the Cardinals got 2 runners on with 1 out. Leibrandt would strike out Darrell Porter, but pinch hitter Brian Harper would line a ball to center for a single that would give the Cardinals the lead and put them within 6 outs of the World Championship. The Royals, however, had a 4-0 record that postseason in must-win games, and the 9th inning would be one of the most dramatic in World Series history. Rookie Todd Worrell came in to close out the game, and leading off was pinch hitter Jorge Orta, who hit a routine ground ball to first baseman Jack Clark, but umpire Don Dankinger called Orta safe, even though, like Frank White's caught stealing, replays showed the umpire had made the wrong call. Steve Valboni would then come up and hit a routine pop-up in foul territory, which Clark failed to catch after hearing catcher Darrell Porter say that he had it. Valboni, with new life, singled, and instead of 2 out and nobody on, there were runners on first and second with nobody out. Worrell would retire the next hitter, and after an intentional walk, pinch hitter Dane Orge came up to the plate and looped a single into right field. The tying run scored easily, and Jim Sundberg, representing the winning run, was being waved home. Andy Van Slyke fired a bullet to the plate that made the play close, but Porter's tag would miss Sundberg, who slid home safely with the winning run. The Royals would win Game 7 on a complete game shutout by Series MVP Bret Saberhagen to secure the first World Championship in franchise history.